been talking about one of the things that's weighing on stocks today, economic data. In a setback for the U.S. economic recovery, retail sales unexpectedly fell, and not just fell, but fell more than 1% in May as consumers pulled back their spending. If you look at the exact numbers, we saw a decline of 1.2%, and it looks like middle-income customers are feeling the most pain, losing to discount and luxury chains. If you look at how it all shakes out at the actual retailers, Dominic Chu at the markets desk has more on what's going on. Dom?
Yeah, Jules, today really a tug of war between two conflicting pieces of economic data. Upbeat news on the consumer confidence front, but retail sales numbers weren't quite as robust, and with consumer spending driving by some estimates around 70% of GDP, if the consumer isn't spending, it could be a drag, Julie, on the entire economy here.
Well, and it does seem that in the past week or so, we've had this reversal in economic data, doesn't it? Because the numbers had looked pretty consistently strong. We had jobs out last week as well, and now this retail sales number.
Yeah, I mean, the sales drops are pretty much coming, Jules, from this whole idea of the consumer going to the barbell. Now, the Bloomberg Interactive Insights team over here took a look and broke down some of the numbers, and the results are interesting. Not surprisingly, retailers that geared more towards the value side of the spectrum did well, posting year-over-year gains of over 6%. That's stores like Costco and TJ Maxx. And retailers focused more on the luxury side of the spectrum also did well, gaining just shy of 6%. Stores like Nordstrom's and Saks. But when it comes to that big middle, so to speak, those retailers actually dropped by 1%. And these are scores like Abercrombie & Fitch and, Laura alluded to it earlier, American Eagle, JCPenney. And one of the reasons why shoppers who moved down that value ladder in the downturn in the middle market shops are now perhaps moving back to the high end. But shoppers who went down that value end are not moving back up to the middle market. So, Jules, if we want our viewers to, learn more about this, they can actually go to Bloomberg.com right now and click on that Interactive Insights link on the homepage. I was exploring there earlier today, and there's a lot of interesting stuff to dig around into. So, guys, check it out for sure.
Definitely interesting. I found it consistently interesting how these high-end retailers have managed to do pretty well. Thanks a lot, Dom.